Tesla said, if you want to find the secret of the universe, you need to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration.
This is Nia Lovelace. You're listening to the Carborian Hour on WCOM 103.5. This is ctrl+alt+art.
Elle se raconte ici, dans mes bras. L'histoire de...
finally found it.
L'histoire de ta vie, elle se raconte ici, dans mes bras. L'histoire de ma vie, elle se raconte ici, dans tes draps. Et on apprend qu'on se ressemble plus qu'on ne le pense. Et on apprend qu'on se ressemble plus qu'on ne le pense. Et on apprend qu'on se ressemble plus qu'on ne le pense. Et on apprend qu'on se ressemble plus qu'on ne le pense. On n'a pas dormi de la nuit, pourtant je me sens bien dans cette
Everyone, can you hear me? I'm just playing this last song. I have somebody wonderful on air. Can we test you out? See if you're here. Can you speak for me, Toni?
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi. Nice to finally have you on air.
Yeah.
Ooh. So this is Toni. Toni is an artist that I had met at what did we meet at?
We met at Peel, like the
Peel
Arts
Cocktail Hour for artists and networking. And so we were able to meet there and yap for a little bit, had a lot in common, especially sharing motherhood, parenthood journey together and meeting their partner, meeting their child. So Toni, why don't you tell me a little bit about more of what you do as your artist practice for the folks listening?
Yeah. Gosh, I'm doing like a lot of different things right now. I got involved with Peel initially because I am a painter. So I've only been painting for like 6 years. Mm-hmm. It really came out of this COVID desire
As
to
it usually
survive.
does. Yeah, yeah.
But my partner is an artist, and we went away for like a first weekend away as new parents, and she brought paints, and we painted the whole weekend. And she basically gave me like art lessons, and I got like totally hooked. And then my art looks totally different than hers. She paints birds and very detailed, intricate stuff, and I paint like very poppy. I paint hands.
Yeah, you paint hands.
Yeah, I paint hands. All different styles of hands. So that's definitely one thing that I'm doing. But I think my biggest right now, where I'm like actually making money, and most of my time right now is with being a voiceover artist, which I did in my 20s in New York when the world looked like really different.
20s in New York. Wow.
Yeah.
Now it's just influencer season over there, up there. Yeah.
Well, and everything is totally remote. Like
Yeah.
I audition and I record shows. I record everything from my home studio.
Wow. So walk me through that process of even starting in your 20s as like a voiceover artist and then like now doing it again and it changing so much, I guess, the landscape.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like 25 probably, or 23, 24, and I was working at Jane magazine. Do you know Jane?
Yeah.
It's no longer, but it was this
yeah.
like, feminist fashion-y magazine.
Wow.
And I was one of the marketing copywriters. And I had decided that I didn't want to go up that ladder, like, because that ladder is just, I don't know. I was getting like free jeans and free lipstick and like going to concerts.
Be pretty.
It was like just like,
be pretty.
Just be pretty. Totally. It was like the fashion world in New York City, but it didn't like actually fill my heart. And so I decided to go back to school, and I had my master's in public health. But so I had to go back and then take all these prereqs. And I was like, how am I going to make money when I'm a student in New York City? And I have always wanted to do voiceover work. And so I found this like OG, amazing old Jewish lady named Marla Curbin, and I took lessons from her, and we like fell in love with each other.
Yes.
And she very quickly, like I look back, like this is not the path for most voiceover artists, but she was like, I'm going to introduce you to these agents.
Yeah.
I got an agent right away.
Yeah.
I started booking gigs right away.
Yeah.
But in New York City at that point, this is 20 years ago, literally I had to go, I was living in Brooklyn. I had to take the train.
Yeah.
I'd get a text on my dumb phone, say, you have an audition in an hour. Can you be in Chelsea in an hour?
Oh my gosh.
I would take the train in, go do my audition, come back, keep studying.
Yeah.
So it was great. Yeah, it was awesome. Wow. So I did mostly commercial stuff, and then I almost got this like PBS animated gig and didn't. And then I got into all these grad school programs and had to decide, am I going to go to Columbia? Am I going to move to North Carolina? Am I going to go to Texas? What am I doing?
Yeah.
And I visited here, and I was like, this is
home for you.
It's great. I love it here. So I came here, got my master's, practiced as a registered dietitian.
What?
And at UNC. And then I was in private practice. And a year ago exactly, a really good friend of mine came to visit. He was like, what did you do in New York City? And I was like, I was in publishing and I was a voiceover artist. And he was like, what?
Yeah. I didn't know this.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm actually qualified for that. Like, I have the space, I have the resume, like I can do this.
Yeah. And you're confident in the capabilities, right?
Yeah. I mean, I knew I could, I just knew I still had it.
Yeah.
And so I like set up a home studio, like got my resume together, figured out where to apply online. And so I've been doing it for a year. And my jobs have just sort of like progressively gotten like bigger and bigger over the years. People are like, oh, you can do this and you're kind and professional.
Yeah.
Like, we want to work with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and so now this time of sort of setting intentions for 2026, I absolutely want to paint, and it is absolutely a practice that I want to keep, and I want to have a show. Yes. I have a whole show. I have a show like ready to show. I just haven't put the time and effort into like placing it somewhere. Yeah. Which I want to do, but really this year is going to be all about like voiceover work.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Wow. And according to Toni's Instagram, which is the way, unfortunately, all of us artists have to communicate and possibly make a living, possibly emphasizing that, you only see the hands that she paints. You don't see the voiceover work. I never knew that till you just spoke about it right now, but that's really, really cool. I mean, my experience going to New York as a young kid, it was like 2005, 2008. We were going a lot. And I just told Toni that, you know, you would take out the CD case and play a whole album of songs. And kids don't do that anymore, obviously. But the experience of even traveling to New York, going through the New Jersey Turnpike, going up into the cities, like taking a dollar bus, like very familiar with those experiences. And I definitely feel like the landscape's changed a lot. And I want to talk to you about that too, because I feel like with the rise of AI, that my friends, especially my friends with souls and my friends who have souls and like to create, they're noticing a lot of soulless work being produced. So can you tell me from your perspective as an OG now, what you're seeing and what you're scared of with this AI rise, and also like maybe what you could encourage younger creatives who are listening right now, what they could do for the future to prepare for themselves to maybe be the artist they've always wanted to be, because you are a multifaceted artist. You're not just a person who's painting on a canvas. You also have this voiceover artist skill and this writing skill. So you want to yap and let them know.
I think that, there's so many ways I can answer this. So in terms of voiceover, I don't actually know exactly what like Hollywood has decided in terms of AI and their policies, but I know that that Hollywood is like scared, right? That they're going to be able to just like buy Jennifer Aniston's likeness and then make a film with her.
Yeah.
But I do know what I'm seeing on the auditions that I'm getting. There are always going to be creators who want to work with humans, and who want a human touch and a human voice and the human creativity and the human spark. And I mean, it's laid out very clearly, like, please no AI. I don't want AI. We want your voice. So in terms of voiceover, I was watching television this weekend, and there was this like regional ad where I was like, oh God, this is so clearly really bad AI.
Yeah.
And AI right now just can't land the same tone. They can't land jokes. I mean, it's going to get there. It's going to get there where you can't tell the difference between a human and an AI in terms of like delivering voiceover copy. It's happening.
Yeah.
But I do think that people are still going to want to hire people. I just think that people are going to want to hire people.
Especially if you're like inevitably creative and you're in a creative field, like they still want that aspect. Yeah.
Especially because directors want what they want. And I love working with directors who know exactly what they want, because like, I've practiced enough, I can really try to give it to them. And AI, it's a very different language, and like maybe for someone who's 20 years younger than me, when they're in my position, it's going to be totally different, and AI is just going to be the way it is. But for now, what I'm seeing...
Oh, I hope not.
For now, what I'm seeing is people want to work with people.
Yeah. That's interesting. I definitely want to try and continue to work on the practice of making analog art, because I've recently tapped into that journey. Shameless plug here, me and Toni are in a gallery together right now.
Yes.
Which I hope that can also happen in the future. But
Peel Gallery.
We're at Peel Gallery, and we're there till January, the second week of January, I believe. So there's currently a show right now for Peel Gallery's 5th anniversary. So if you want to go and support local art, there's amazing artists out there. Toni's name in there is the Birdhorse. And then another artist I'd like to shout out is Renisha Wolf. She's also really great. If you've seen some of her work, she's one of my favorites. And she's also a mom and an artist. And I feel like when I've been wanting to connect with people on this show specifically, it's like wanting to connect with parents who are also pursuing art, because my partner, he's an artist and a parent, and it's hard. Like, it's really, really hard to go from a full 9 to 5, which is what he's doing, what I'm doing, and then go into your 5 to 9, which really is your 9 to 12 a.m., 1 a.m. And the creative parents lose a lot of sleep, but there's also this like, I guess, inertia in us to keep like going. And
my like phrase for this year is momentum is my magic.
Yeah. And I've been talking a lot about capacity, like you think you have the capacity, but then, you know, you actually have way more than what you think you're capable of yourself, if that makes sense. Like, I have felt with juggling all the things that I've been doing, like, capacity has been something where I think I can expand a little bit more. And it's for the sake of, like, my child seeing me happy in something that I'm doing.
Totally. And making magic.
Yeah. Because that's a very important thing that children should be seeing from their parents when it comes to how they are moving in this world. Because I do feel like even you saying, like, I don't want to climb up this corporate ladder with Jane Magazine, I'd rather, like, take a different route. I feel like that was the you inside you telling you, like, run from this somehow and pursue something else for a little bit, but still find ways to practice your art. Because I'm not assuming you just packed up ship and stopped doing it when you became a registered dietitian. I feel like you were probably doing something on the side as well, right?
It's really interesting. I wasn't.
Wow.
But what happened to me is kind of what we were talking about before. How do I talk about this? I put away my creative self when I moved here and really got this tunnel vision to finish my degree and then get my job. And it wasn't until I got divorced and I lived on my own for the first time in my life that I had the space to sort of like fall back in love with myself in this way that I had in my childhood and like adolescence. But I didn't have any sort of artistic practice for like, like a decade, and I suffered. I suffered. I will never forget. I went to this like witch basically because I had this chronic thing in my throat. It was like it literally is part of like over the top. It just
spiritually you were messed up. Like
spiritually,
inside.
I was not using my voice in any capacity, you know. And it started with singing in the shower, and then and then I was so sad and depressed coming out of my divorce, and so I started writing music, and then I feel like I got that out of my system and got to like write music and perform, got to perform in some really fun situations. And then once I started using my voice,
things started to make sense.
It made sense. But it also just like I was able to like reconnect with my path. I was off my path.
I mean, whoever Toni was as a child, possibly.
Exactly. 100%. And you also mentioned that you don't see. So I'm the Birdhorse on Instagram, but you mentioned you don't see the voiceover. And that's totally intentional. Because being a musician, I was like, okay, I love this, but I didn't like to have to sell my likeness. I was having to sell my face and my body and I didn't like that. Musicians have to sell their bodies. And even with painting, even with like selling a show, like it's just the way it is. Like
provocateur.
My face is going to get way more likes and way more views than my art. And voiceover has nothing to do with the way I look. It has nothing to do, I don't have to sell this.
Just the voice.
It is so great.
I think my friends have been asking me about my phone because I don't have like a case on it. I said once it's done, I'm doing a million newsletter. I'm gonna have a landline, possibly.
Totally.
You'll know where to find me, but like I might not be online for a little bit.
Get it.
And I might just update my website or whatever occasionally, but I was off of social media like back in 2018, 2019 for a whole year.
Same.
And my friends were pretty shocked, but I also was like going through some real life experiences as well and did not have my throat, did not have my voice at the time. So I definitely can relate to that. Before we go, because we have about 10 minutes left, can you tell the viewers a little bit about your music as well, with even you playing in some crazy places and like able to do the music thing? Okay, the registered dietitian, the musician, the mom, the artist, the voiceover artist. Okay, tell us about the music.
So, okay. I mean, I've always been a singer. Like I was in children's choir in church.
Same.
Right. When I was 5. And then was in choir through school. And then in college, I was in an a cappella group.
Okay, Pitch Perfect.
That's right.
Yeah.
Smith College Notables. And
I love those movies, by the way. I'm saying.
Me too. Me too. And so just very strong in touch with my throat,
Yeah.
my voice,
Yeah.
for like, still has 22, so 20 years, right?
Wow.
Of being
Yeah.
like full-throated, embodied here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I left college, I wasn't singing. Music is still obviously a big part of my life. I would go to a ton of shows. I have friends who were, supporting music for sure, and then did voiceover work. But then, like I said, I went into this relationship where I really shut down my throat, and I shut down who I was. And it's not my ex's fault.
Yeah.
It was really just I was young and I didn't.
It's all internal with yourself. Like, they are not your throat. You are your throat.
And I didn't know how to I didn't know how to keep that open.
Yeah.
And be in relationship. And
Yeah.
so it really took that divorce. And literally, I'm not even kidding, it started with me just like singing in the shower again. I was like, holy cow, I haven't been singing in the shower. I'm a singer. So I just started singing in the shower, started writing really cheesy songs. Like, I can't say I've actually written that much music that I would listen to and that I like. There's like a handful of songs that I've created that I genuinely really like.
But you're still on that journey.
Yeah. But, when I started singing again, I was writing music and I definitely had my own project. But my dear friend Meryl Garbus, who is the front woman for Tune Yards, she, right when I got out of school, she started, that's not true. It took her a few years to get going, but I've been singing backup for her for, over a decade on most of her albums. And that definitely was this like catalytic thing too of like, oh, this feels good. It's fun. I forgot I can sing.
Yeah.
And like harmonizing is one of my superpowers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's how I, like, this weekend I went away with my girlfriends and like I was like, oh my God, we can all sing. Let's please sing. And we were like, there were moments where we were like harmonizing.
Did you guys do karaoke?
We didn't, but we have.
Okay. The new age karaoke is you go onto YouTube, you
totally.
find the videos,
Yes.
and you just sing it.
Yes, totally.
That's
Yes.
like karaoke.
No, 100%.
And somebody always has to bring a mic.
Yes.
I feel like you always have to bring a mic with you. Why not?
Yeah.
Why
we
not?
did family karaoke, I think.
Singers are pretty obnoxious. I'm also a singer as well.
Oh, sweet.
And when I was in chorus, I was a little bit of an a-hole because I'd be like, guys, we're flat right now. Come on, let's practice again. Because we were also doing competitions at the time, and like I was playing trumpet, like I was chorus band. That was my thing.
Same.
And I left all of that because I was getting bullied, and I really also did not have that voice. Because I think for me, like, going through the mental health process started early on in my adolescence, where I was like, what is this? What is going on right now? Why do I feel stuck? Or nobody understands me, the angst of it all. And it took me a long time to finally get back to that. I would say having my sweet baby really turned things up for me, or opened things up. This can of worms that has been such a can of worms that literally is so many ebbs and flows, like going back to school, wanting to sing in the shower. I had that moment too where I was like, I can sing. I need to find somebody to record with. Although that's still pending because my friends will listen to this and be like, you need to get in the studio. But I really do think that it's important for anybody who's listening to this right now to continue to strive towards that, because I do have a dear friend of mine who I was just at a studio today recording my like DJ tag or whatever, and it's like, when you dropping your album, when you dropping your EP? He's like, I don't know, I'm back on the fence about it. He's a Scorpio, by the way. And I was like, why? Like, you have this vault ready. And he's like, oh yeah, I have over 100 songs in the vault. Literally has 100 songs in the vault, and is amazing. And I hope if they're listening to this, I hope you drop a song soon.
I mean, it's vulnerable.
It's vulnerable.
It's literally your life. If you're writing your own songs, it's your life, it's your voice, it's your experience.
What a generous act to also give that vulnerability to people, and for them to perceive it, and then you possibly don't want to be perceived, but you are dying to create. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like I owe a lot of my creativity to my sister, because definitely seeing her go through a transition process and become who she is today and struggle with all of the things I had struggled with after she left the house, because we're about 6 years apart. Like, you know, I owe a lot of my artistry to her, and how she would practice her art on the darkest days. And I'm like, I can do that on my darkest days. I can sit and look on YouTube and watch an illustration video if I want to learn how to illustrate, because YouTube University is free. I mentioned that in my last interview, but it's free. There's so many free resources. And you said, you know, you had this skill for being a voice artist, but like that's also funding the painting possibly, and it's funding other things that you're wanting to explore as a creative, because I think as a creative, you shouldn't knock off any medium just yet. You know, Toni could be a full-time sweater knitter next year. You don't know. you know what I mean? Like, I think sky's the limit. So I relate to that a lot, and definitely am grateful to have a community of people like you to look up to, but also to have conversations with, because the folks need to know. We need to know who we can talk to about what we're going through, especially when you were going through it 10, 20 years ago. But I'm not going to yap the whole time, because obviously if you want to know more information about Miss Toni, Miss the Birdhorse, Miss the voiceover actor, Miss registered dietitian, Miss mother, and everything in between, you'll have to go and follow their work and stay in touch with what they're doing. Again, they're at the Pill Gallery right now until early January. I do have my editor-chief, lovely Jennifer, who's going to speak a little bit and plug the Carborian Radio Hour. You're on mic too, so let me have you into the conversation.
Hi.
Jennifer, can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that working? Thanks for coming, Toni.
Oh my gosh,
what a fun conversation. I was out there listening.
Oh, cool.
I didn't want to come in. I was waiting till the last possible moment.
You're fine. You're fine.
Keep going. Keep
My
going.
pleasure.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
So thanks. This is WCOM 103.5. And next week on the Carborian Radio Hour, we've got storytellers and storytelling. Julia Green, who teaches a storytelling class at the Arts Center and hosts storytelling events, is joining us to talk about her craft. And we'll have two storytellers sharing stories they've performed. So please tune in. It's going to be interesting and fun.
And that's all I have.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, listening to Control All Art. Y'all, if y'all are calling in, it's going to take a couple months for me to even engage right now, because I only have two hands and we're learning the flow. I'm getting into the flow state. So that's pending, but I would love to take calls in the future.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
Be
But
fun. Yep.
I'm going to play some music until the end of our show. Thanks for tuning in. If you have,
I have a birthday present for you.
Oh my gosh, you got me. Y'all, I have to go now. I have to go engage in real life. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Let's play this and play this out. Okay, play this.
just right.